So this is how big of a nerd I am. Yeah, you can change the sound that it makes when it locks. So yeah, I'm a massive nerd. As soon as I learned that I could do that, I had to do it. So I'm going to show you what I did, where you can find your own sounds. I made that one myself, and you can put these in on the car. Okay, so first I'm going to show you some websites where you can just download some sounds on your own if you don't want to make these. Turns out I'm an audio guy. I've been recording music for a really long time. I have the software to be able to do this sort of stuff and all that, to make them my own. But from the video where I found out how to make these are a couple websites that I saw. So this one here, Drive Tesla's Canada, had some stuff on it that you can go download these sounds here. For instance, there's Jarvis.
Security system activated, sir. Your Tesla is now secure.
That's pretty cool. There's the Jarvis shutting down. Inconceivable, if you are a Princess Bride fan.
Inconceivable!
So there's several on that one. Another website that you could go look at, this had a whole bunch more of it. This is notateslaapp.com. I did also download this Knight Rider. I'm old enough, I miss this sound. So there's this one. That one was pretty awesome. So I expected there to be some He-Man in this retro 90s, but I didn't hear anything in there in this classic cartoons. But there is Thundercats.
Thundercats!
So, but I needed to go make my own. So I needed that sound. It's called Battle Cat. That's the one I wanted. So let me show you how I did that. So to do this on your own, you will need some sort of audio editing software. I am a Logic user, so I've got a Logic session open here. I went and I found a file. So I just ripped it offline from YouTube, went, searched He-Man, I Have the Power, and ripped an MP3 of it. And it had all this stuff associated with it. I didn't want all of that. To make this work, the file does have to be 1 megabyte or below. So that's not super hard to do, but this one would have worked just by itself. But I wanted to clean it up and take some of the excess stuff off of it. So I did. So you can find any file you want and take it, and I threw it into Logic. And then I just found what I wanted of it. And so all I need is this little clip. You don't need to know how to do this in Logic. You can do this in any software you want. Go find a little clip, throw it in here, edit it to what you want, and then bounce that out. So then you want to make sure that you save it as a WAV file. It can't be an MP3, it needs to be a WAV file. So once I bounced it out, you also need to change it to the words lock chime. So that's what you want to name it, .wave, and that's the type of file you need. See, you can also see that there's my Knight Rider one. So make sure you have a .wave file. Now I'm going to show you what you need to do from here. All right, we're here in the car now. So the thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to need to get into your glove box. So open glove box. All right. Down in your glove box, there is a little USB drive that is right there. You're going to want to get that USB drive out. It can be a little difficult to get to just with the spacing that's in there, but that's the USB drive you need. So you're going to take that USB drive inside. Let's zoom in a little bit. See that a little better there? You're going to take that into your computer, and you are going to put your file that you created called Lock Chime on that USB drive. Okay. Once you have the file on there, you're going to come back to your vehicle, plug it back in, and now we're going to go into the toy box. You're going to go into the toy box, and you're going to see down here on the bottom the one that says boombox right here. So in the boombox, you have several different options. but the one you want is the one that says lock sound. Now, if I were to go and click that down, you have several different options there. We got the old school horn, applause, goat, some different options there. But I have chosen USB. So you want to make sure you choose USB. There can only be one file on here at a time. The car will not recognize multiple files and let you select. So just have one on at a time. If you want to change it to something else, you just got to overwrite that file on the USB stick. But you're going to turn on lock sound and you're going to select USB. And because you have that file saved as lockchime.wave, so it's got the correct name on it, the car will recognize that this is the file you need. And that's all you need to do. Once you're done there, you're good to go. And your Battle Cat can say, I have the power too.